Watchtower. We're going for the Jimi Hendrix version in this song, which is in the key of C sharp minor. We're going to be covering the bar chords and also the intro lead line, also some Jimi Hendrix isms that can be done on any bar chord shapes really, and also some ideas for a solo to improvise as well. So the three chords that make up the entire song are a C sharp minor at the 8th fret, barring with the first finger. It's a minor, so we haven't got that middle finger down. We then move to a B flat major chord, which is at the 6th fret. And the final chord is an A flat major also. The signature intro has two strums of the 6th fret going to the 8th fret 4 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the same, but going the other way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. To complete that intro. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. These two little muted strums, so I'm strumming normally, but I'm keeping my fingers relaxed on the strings, are a really good idea. From there, when we have that lead part over the top and with the verses, we're using a more standard strumming pattern rather than a signature riff for this, and we have a few different ways we can do it. The strumming is really just down, 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 up, down, 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 up, but it's when we move chord that gives it more of the rhythm content. And rather than focus on that, I'd rather focus on some of the licks that we can add to this if we use the version of these chords played by the thumb. This thumb over the top is a big Hendrix technique. It's great for adding in little lead lines, and it's something I highly encourage. So rather than playing this bar chord for the C sharp minor, we're going to play the thumb, and then we're going to play strings 4, 3, and 2 like that. We're going to play those strings only for every chord, but we need to mute string 5 and not pick string 1. And that's our C minor chord. We then do the same for the other two chords, but we're going to make them major rather than minor. We're going to make them major and add that middle finger in. So we're only hearing string 6, 4, 3, and 2. Same at the 4th fret. In total, 1, 2, 3. This may be familiar to some of you. If it isn't, and you want to do anything in the Jimi Hendrix songbook, these are the chords and techniques that you would need to know. The Hendrix style rhythm technique that we're going to look at, because there's so much variation in the whole song, the one that we're going to do is one that I've covered before in a couple of Strat tutorials, where we're on the minor chord. It's the 3rd finger that comes up and does a hammer-on, a pick, hammer-on, flick-off combo. And we pick this note as well. And this thumb, again, is muting string 5. We can't have that ringing out. Same thing on here, on the 2nd chord. But it's with the middle finger obviously on the major. this little slide is with the first finger just on the middle 2 strings of the 8th fret, slide to 10th fret, slide back to 8. We could also add, on this one in particular, the same technique but on the B string this time. So we could do and this one, of course, sometimes I'm using the 3rd finger, sometimes I'm using the little finger. Wherever feels more comfortable, it's always great to have options. Let's have a look at the signature intro lead line now. So I've still got my amp totally clean for this, but I've just activated a tube screamer. Which is just going to give me sustain. For this first slide, we go to the 12th fret with the middle finger, 11th fret, and then to the 13th fret. That was 4 bends up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And without the tube screamer, still fine, but you just don't have the same. Just got more power with it, really. Then pick it again and unbend. And then to the first finger. Then I would choose to move back to the 3rd finger, so we're going to move position here. In total, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. Last time. Now, we have this, which is the root note, minor 3rd, basically 1st note, 2nd note, 3rd note of the minor pentatonic. And the first few notes, we were up in position 2. Then a hammer-on flick-off pattern. To the octave. You could do this one with the 3rd finger. 3rd or little finger, totally fine. You could even bend up this one with the 3rd finger. Just make sure you support it with your other fingers. In total, 1, 2, 3. For any improvisation, you're essentially staying in the C minor pentatonic, and most of Hendrix's lead lines all stay within position 1 and up to position 2 of the minor pentatonic. So that's some things to be thinking about. That's All Along the Watchtower. Any more Hendrix tutorials you want, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you next time on this Andy Guitar YouTube channel and on the website and the app, where you'll find more help with all these kind of Hendrix style techniques and lead lines.